Welcome back, everybody, to the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise here on Madden 21 for the PS5. Today is a very special day, Super Bowl 58 here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where a champion will be crowned as we had the AFC champion Jaguars taking on the NFC champion Packers. There's been no shortage of fireworks so far in this postseason, but at the end of the day, it's the 2-1 seeds from their respective conferences in the big game. Let's take a look at the AFC representatives first. Your Jacksonville Jaguars in their first Super Bowl in franchise history. The Jaguars squeaked past the Bengals in the AFC Championship last week 24-17, despite a gutsy performance by Joe Burrow. Burrow did get injured in that game off of a late hit by Julius Williams right at the end. The Jaguars have gotten a new injury. The longest tenured player on the team, Brandon Linder, has dislocated his elbow. He will be out for today's game, and Tremaine Ankrum Jr. will be signed as offensive line depth, with Linder going on the IR. This Jaguars team has changed a lot these past 4 seasons, but do they have what it takes to win the Super Bowl? The only team in their way, the NFC champion 13-3 Green Bay Packers. The Packers were the best team in the NFL this season, led by 39-year-old Aaron Rodgers, who threw 4 touchdowns in the NFC Championship game. Despite his advanced age, Rodgers has not lost a step, having one of the best years of his career this season with 4,600 yards, 44 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Jordan Love is still a Packer as well, although he has not been used at all in his first 4 years. In the backfield, the Packers are led by Reese Olstadt, who's been injured for most of the season but is available today. The Packers are loaded at wide receiver, led by Davante Adams, who is a superstar, but they also have Devin Funchess and Kendrick Bourne, and those top 3 receivers all finished with over 1,000 yards this year. Kenny Clark and Za'Darius Smith headline the defense, although the Packers will be without Za'Darius Smith today, so they're going to need guys like Preston Smith, Rashawn Gary, and others to step up along with the very talented Kenny Clark. So let's get this one underway. Let's get to the football game here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Super Bowl 58 is here as 2 polar opposite franchises, the Jacksonville Jaguars, residing from the state of Florida, an organization who has never made the Super Bowl, taking on the Packers at the north part of the country in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The Packers have won more NFL championships than any team in the history of the league, which hurts me to say as a Lions fan, but facts are facts. Both teams meeting at midfield for the coin toss. The Packers will start this one on offense, and the Jaguars will send their shaky defense out on the field first. One of the big storylines this year for the Jaguars has been the defense. It started out really well with Josh Allen on pace to break the sack record and Zaire Wiggins on pace to break the interception record through the midway part of the season. Well, quarterbacks stopped throwing the ball Wiggins' way, and wisely so, and the pass rush got way worse as the year went on, and because of that, the defense regressed severely. The offense was one of the best in the league, led by second-year quarterback Koko Nwosu, and the top rushing attack in the NFL, led by the dynamic duo of R.J. Ewell and J.K. Dobbins. I know they showed Volker Gantz's name, but this is the punter, Brian Amaya Jr., the second-year pro out of Mississippi Valley State University, who has this one teed off. And Super Bowl 58 is underway here in Minneapolis. The Jaguars and the Packers battle it out to see who is the NFL champions for this season, as the kick return will be brought out to the 23-yard line. So that will send the Green Bay offense out on the field first, led by the 39-year-old quarterback Aaron Rodgers. The 2 quarterbacks in this game have an 18-year difference, with Koko Nwosu only being 21 years old. When Aaron Rodgers won his first Super Bowl back in 2010, Koko Nwosu was just 8 years old. Pretty remarkable stuff there. As on 2nd and 9, it's a short throw caught to the 42-yard line for a gain of 19 by the tight end Jermaine Jenkins. It's no secret the Jaguars have struggled against tight ends this season, so watch out for Jermaine Jenkins to have possibly a big day. 2nd and 9 now from the 42. Deep ball from Rodgers. It's caught by Josh Jordan, but out of bounds. Josh Jordan Jr. had the game-clinching interception a week ago and nearly started this one off with a bang. 3rd and 9 now for the Packers. A stop on this first possession would be huge for Jacksonville, and that will not happen. A nice gain to the 38-yard line for Devin Funchess, who has really revitalized his career in Green Bay. Had an outstanding season this year. Again, one of 3 Packers receivers with over 1,000 yards. And Devin Funchess has developed into a real good player. Here's Davante Adams, the main name to watch today. Arguably the best receiver in the National Football League, bringing it to the 22. Zaire Wiggins will be covering Davante Adams. That's going to be a matchup that we're going to have to pay close attention to. 2nd and 8 now from the 21. It's Josiah Deguara bringing it to the 5-yard line. Don't look now, but here come the Green Bay Packers. Their offense looks really good on this first possession. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Can the Packers punch it in and get on the scoreboard first as it's a handoff for Reese Olstadt, the third-year man out of the University of Miami, and he goes backwards. Nice play by David Harris, who had a nice performance a week ago against the Bengals, and it is 3rd and goal. Reese Olstadt has not played since week 13, so he might be a little bit rusty, but he is in the lineup today. Rodgers connects with Devin Funchess in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Green Bay Packers, over 5 minutes on the first drive of the game, going down with ease and scoring a touchdown. A good start for the Packer offense as Jacksonville will come out onto the field. Here's Koko Nwosu, the second-year quarterback out of Michigan State, only 21 years old, as he tries to be the youngest quarterback in NFL history to start and win a Super Bowl. On first down, it's R.J. Ewell losing a couple yards. Ewell's been banged up a little bit this postseason. Did not play all that well last week against the Bengals. It seems like J.K. Dobbins was actually a little bit better. 2nd and 11, Koko Nwosu connecting with his tight end, David Njoku. Njoku is one of the many Jaguars who are due for extensions this offseason, and Jacksonville's going to have a lot of tough decisions when it comes to re-signing certain players. From a 42, Koko with a strike over to Zeke Bowman, who brings it to the 39-yard line. Bowman historically has always stepped up into the postseason, and by the way, his younger cousin Xavier Bowman just got drafted number 1 overall in the MLB draft by the Baltimore Orioles. 3rd and 11, Koko trying to get it to the NFL's leading receiver Casey Schock, but the pass is off the mark, and the Jaguars would have to punt it. So not a great start on either side of the field for Jacksonville as the Packers have it back. It's Jermaine Jenkins on 3rd and 10. Does he get the first down? I don't think he did. Josh Allen with an incredible tackle to stop Jenkins. And to make matters worse for the Packers, their starting center, Corey Linsley, is injured on the play. Linsley being helped onto the trainer's table on the sideline. We will monitor his status and see if he is able to return to the game. So Jacksonville's defense gets a 3 and out. The offense has it back. Koko is sacked on first down by Preston Smith, the veteran linebacker out of Mississippi State. With no Zadarius Smith, it's clear that Preston Smith is really going to have to step it up for the Packers, and we'll see if their pass rush is able to do damage. 2nd and 18, Nwosu under a lot of pressure. He is sacked again, this time by Phillips. Koko Nwosu has done a great job of avoiding sacks all year, but he has been sacked twice on this possession, and it is a 3rd and 29. Nwosu trying to go deep for Schock, but it's nearly intercepted instead. Koko just kind of forced that pass. Another stopped possession for the Jaguars as they would have to punt it. Green Bay has it back. First down. Nice play by Devin Funchess, who has been really good today. He goes to the 48. Funchess a little bit banged up on the play, but he would return to the game shortly after. 3rd and 10 now from the 48. I'm sure Jacksonville would love a stop. They do not want to be down 2 scores early in this game as Rodgers sails it deep for Kendrick Bourne. The pass is out of bounds. Nice coverage by C.J. Henderson. So the Packers would punt it. That is 4 straight possessions of punts, and both defenses are on a roll. Final play of the first quarter. A beautiful throw by Koko. I don't know what DJ Chark was doing. He didn't even go for the ball. That'll do it for the first quarter. A defensive battle so far. The Packers drove down the field, scored a touchdown to start the game, but ever since then, neither offense has really gotten anything going. As good as the Jaguars' offense has been this year, so far today, they do not look good. 3rd and 9, Koko Nwosu with a tough throw. It's caught. Tippy-toe grab by Zeke Bowman for a gain of 17 yards and a Jacksonville Jaguar first down. It's time for the offense to build up a groove, get some momentum. We know how good this Jaguars offense is. They just don't look the part today. A deep ball for Casey Schock. Beautiful throw by Koko. Beautiful catch by Schock. But there is a flag on the play. Holding on the rookie center, Mike Rhodes. And the Jaguars would be pushed back 10 yards. After a gain of 17, it's now 3rd and 3. Onwosu looking to throw it. He goes short for Zeke Bowman again, who gets the first down. Again, it is Zeke Bowman who is stepping up here in the playoffs. Not so far Casey Shock, not DJ Chark. Neither of them have a reception yet. Until now, it's DJ Chark bringing it to the 40. Chark has been a stalemate in this Jaguars offense the past 6 seasons and has developed into one of the game's best receivers, but he's been quiet so far today. 3rd and 10, tough pass for Njoku. It's nearly intercepted by the Packers. The defensive back had it right in his hands, and Kenny Clark is hurt on the play. Green Bay has gotten really screwed so far with injuries today. They've had like 4 or 5 players go down. 3rd and 2, Reese Olstadt with the handoff. I don't think he got it. Kaylavon Chason brings him down. So that is 6 straight possessions from both teams with punts, and neither of these offenses are doing anything. It's still 7-0 with under 4 minutes to go in the first half. There's a nice gain of 11 for J.K. Dobbins. I think Dobbins has been the best running back for the Jaguars in this playoff run. Dobbins was dinged up for most of the second half of the year, but he's been really good the past couple of weeks. First down, there's DJ Chark out running the corner. Chark down the field. Touchdown! Jacksonville, we're tied at 7. A 44-yard gain for DJ Chark. It took the Jaguars nearly 17 minutes to get on the scoreboard, but they have done it. We've been waiting for the big DJ Chark play, and here it is. A big gain for Chark, an incredible play after the catch. There's no wide receiver in the game who's as good with the ball in his hands as DJ Chark, except for maybe his teammate Casey Shock. So Jacksonville gets on the scoreboard. We're now tied at 7 with just over 2 minutes left in the half. The Jags defense has really played well today. 3 straight possessions in which the Packers have had to punt it. Nice first down for the running back, Reese Olstadt, but it looks like the Packers are going to move even further down the field. Roughing the passer on Marcel Stokely, the rookie out of Minnesota who had a big sack a week ago. So the Packers will move an additional 15 yards downfield, as that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Tied at 7, the Packers offense appears to be back in business as they try to regain the lead before halftime. First down, Aaron Rodgers looking to throw it. He goes up the middle for Kendrick Bourne, the slot receiver, who's been quiet today, but he got exactly 1,000 yards this season, and he's been a really underrated player for the Packers. From the 14, first down, Rodgers, tough throw. It is caught to the 1-yard line, and the Packers are getting very close to the end zone. That was Lopez with the grab. And then on first and goal, the fake dive toss for A.J. Dillon, who gets the touchdown, and it's Quadzilla who puts the Packers up. Quadzilla is an absolutely goated nickname for A.J. Dillon, by the way. So that'll bring the Jaguars offense. Here comes Koko Onwosu and the crew. Probably the biggest drive yet this entire season for the Jaguars. I'm sure they would love to tie the game up before halftime. That'd be a really big deal. First down, Dobbins breaks the tackle, runs out of bounds at the 37. Keep in mind, the Jaguars have all 3 timeouts. That is very significant. Following play, a minute to go, it's Casey Shock with his first catch of the game to the 49, and the Jaguars call timeout number 1. Time is not an issue, in my opinion, for the Jaguars. They have to move 50 yards downfield in 2 timeouts. I think that's enough time to score, whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, who knows, but I think this possession would be a failure if the Jags don't get on the board. Zeke Bowman brings it to the 26. Another big grab for Bowman. Now it's 3rd and 10 at the 26 with 26 seconds left. Koko Onwosu scrambling under pressure over to David Njoku, fighting for the first down, and they are going to give it to him. What a play by David Njoku to fight for the extra yards, and the Jaguars call timeout number 2 with 18 seconds left in the first half. Koko Onwosu on first down, deep pass, touchdown for Zeke Bowman, and we are tied at 14. I have no clue what Kevin King was doing on that play. Kevin King just kept running, whereas Koko and Bowman both clearly did a great job of communicating. Bowman stopped in the shallow part of the end zone, whereas Kevin King just kept going. A great play by Koko and Bowman to tie it up at 14. So look at this. The Jaguars call their final timeout before the Packers run a play. Usually you would use that to ice the kicker, but maybe the Jaguars are trying to ice Aaron Rodgers. Looks like the Packers are going to go short here for Devontae Adams, who brings it to the 44-yard line. That's the first catch Zaire Wiggins is allowed today. So now at the 44, Green Bay calls timeout, and it looks like they're just going to go for a Hail Mary. If there's anyone who's going to successfully complete this Hail Mary, it's number 12, Aaron Rodgers, with a deep shot right in front of the end zone, and it's incomplete. So that will do it for the first half. We've had ourselves a good one. Jaguars 14, Packers 14. Both defenses started this game off extraordinarily well, but it seems like the two offenses are really picking it up. Both quarterbacks have played pretty well today. Both Rodgers and Coco look good, but for rushing attacks have been really bad. The Packers have 12 rushing yards. The Jags not doing much better. They have 32 rushing yards. The Jaguars do start the second half on offense, which is very significant. An early 3rd and 2 here for the Jags. We'll see if they can convert. Play action fake for Ewell, and Coco is sacked. Preston Smith and Adrian Amos bring down the quarterback. The Packers allowing 2 straight touchdown drives needed to start the second half of the defensive stop, and they do exactly that. Green Bay returns on offense. Rodgers on first down. A short throw is caught. And look at this nice play to the 32-yard line. Kendrick Bourne fighting for extra yards. 2nd and 10 now at the 45. 7:18 to go in the third quarter. Not a ton of action so far in this second half. As look at Reese Alstott with a nice move before getting pounded by Julius Williams. Williams did that exact same below-the-knees hit to Joe Burrow last week. Burrow got injured on that play. Is Julius Williams starting to gain a reputation as a dirty player after what we've seen these past couple of weeks? 2nd and 3. There's a nice pass for Davante Adams with a spin move into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a move by Davante Adams to put Green Bay back on top. An acrobatic spin. Look at this. He tries to go for the stiff arm, but then just spins by Josh Jordan Jr., and Davante Adams puts the Packers up top. Jacksonville still has plenty of time. There's no need to hit the panic button yet, and that's not a great start to the drive. R.J. Ewell loses 3, wrapped up by Kenny Clark. Ewell has 9 carries for 13 yards, and it's not really his fault. The run blocking's been really bad. The offensive line's been super banged up this year. But when J.K. Dobbins has gotten the ball, he has been quite good, so maybe it is Ewell. 2nd and 13, there's a nice gain of 20 for DJ Chark. Chark has not gotten the ball a lot today, but he has made the most of his opportunities. 3 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown. Here's J.K. Dobbins. When he gets the ball, good things happen. Well, good things didn't really happen on this play. The Jags to get the first down, but Bentley Vander Walson, the starting left tackle, is hurt. So of Jacksonville's 6 key offensive linemen, that is now 4 who are out. With Orlando Brown, J.B. Givens, and Brandon Linder already not playing, and now the starting left tackle, Bentley Vander Walson, is going to the locker room. He will not return to the game, and Jacksonville's offensive line is really in a dire state at the moment. Coco's pass is incomplete there on 3rd and 5, so it's the first field goal attempt for either team. A 44-yard kick for Volker Gantz, who will drill it, and the Jaguars cut it within 4. Volker Gantz played for the Bengals last year, and Cincinnati, if you remember, lost the Super Bowl to the New York Giants. So this is not Volker's first time in the Super Bowl, but I'm sure he would like a different result. First down, Aaron Rodgers with a nice throw for Devin Funchess, who makes a nice move past Jordan, and is wrapped up at the 46-yard line by Julius Williams. You have to think the Packers are kind of in the driver's seat at the moment. They had the lead, they had the football, and Green Bay's in a pretty nice position. 3rd and 11 from the 43-yard line. Rodgers looking to throw it. Has time. Now under a little bit of pressure. It's a short throw for Alstott. He does not get the first down, unable to keep his footing. So Green Bay's going to go for the field goal. Very interesting call. A 57-yarder as time expires here in the third quarter. And the kick is no good. So that'll do it for the third quarter. A very questionable call from head coach Matt LaFleur. I would have punted it there personally. 21-17. The Packers are technically 1 quarter away from winning the Super Bowl, but this is anybody's game. The Jaguars have it with nice field position here at the 41. 3rd and 10. Coco really under pressure. He gets it to Dobbins with the first down. Still alive. He brings it to the 19. A great play after the catch by J.K. Dobbins, and a really tough throw by Coco Nwosu. I got to give Coco a ton of credit. He has played a really good game today. J.K. Dobbins again brings it to the 8-yard line, and Dobbins continuing to step up. Dobbins is another player whose contract is up after this year, and he is really looking good. 2nd and goal. R.J. Ewell into the end zone for a touchdown, and the Jacksonville Jaguars take their first lead of the game with 7:26 to go. Although R.J. Ewell has not played his best football today, he does get on the board, and Jacksonville's up by 2, but they will stay up by 2. Volker Gantz misses the extra point. I can promise you that was not intentional. So the Jaguars are only up by 2, and that is a big deal. If Green Bay kicks a field goal instead of the game being tied, they would have the lead. So that missed extra point really could have major consequences. Nice gain to the 49-yard line for Reese Alstad, who's really picked it up here in the second half after a very disappointing first half for him. 3rd and 10. Rodgers throws it away. The Jags get the stop, and with about 4 minutes to go, the offense has a chance to chew the clock and try to ice the game. 3rd and 7. Massive conversion for DJ Chark to the 32-yard line. 2 consecutive weeks, the Jags have been put in situations to chew clock, and they've been unsuccessful. Now they get a 3rd opportunity, and they're just going to try to ice it here, not let Green Bay get the ball back. Another first down, this time for J.K. Dobbins, and things are looking good for the Jags with under 3 minutes to go. Play action fake. That should have been intercepted. That would have been a pick 6 for the Green Bay Packers. They had such a major opportunity on that play. 2nd and 10. Dobbins does not get much, maybe a yard, wrapped up by Green Bay. So the clock will tick. The game clock is 1 second ahead of the play clock, which is a very big deal because that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. And Jacksonville starting this one with a 3rd and 11. A first down conversion would be a gigantic deal. Coco under a lot of pressure. It's a screen for J.K. Dobbins, and he got it! Dobbins with the first down. Green Bay has to use their first timeout. And now there's a realistic opportunity for the Jaguars to chew clock and end the game. Following play, handoff for Ewell. He gets about 2. Wrapped up by Preston Smith. Green Bay calls timeout number 2. And now I think it's fair to say a first down would definitely end the game. 2nd and 8. Fake jet sweep for Shock. Handoff for J.K. Dobbins. He does not get much, maybe a yard. And the Packers call their 3rd and final timeout. So this is it. 3rd and 7. A first down ends it. And a stop keeps the game alive. Coco under pressure. He is sacked by Preston Smith. And Green Bay will get one more shot to drive down the field and try to win the game. What a performance by Preston Smith. 2.5 sacks. He has been marvelous for the Packers today. So with a minute to go, Brian Amaya Jr. will punt it, and it is a great punt. Bouncing to the 15-yard line, actually the 14, and it's down by Harris. So Green Bay needs to drive 86 yards down the field for a touchdown with 54 seconds left. But remember, a field goal can win it thanks to the mixed extra point by Volker Gantz earlier in the game. As there's on the first play of a drive, a nice pass to Devontae Adams who gets to the 26, but Green Bay has to move quickly. They need quick throws out of bounds. That's not a quick play out of bounds, but it is a first down to the 40-yard line, but the clock is going to continue to tick, now down to 20 seconds. First down. Rodgers, short throw for Reese Alstad, and he is wrapped up inbounds by Zaire Wiggins. Green Bay has to get back to the line of scrimmage. With 1 second left, this is the ball game. Rodgers, under a lot of pressure, he throws it to Jermaine Jenkins, still alive inside the 20, and he is stopped. Wiggins and Henderson bring him down, and the ball game is over. The Jacksonville Jaguars, in dramatic fashion, have won the Super Bowl. What a game, what a ride, but for the first time in franchise history, Jacksonville is the champs. Gee whiz, what a game, what a team, what a ride. The Jags have won their first Super Bowl in franchise history. Let's take a look at the stats here. Both quarterbacks were marvelous. Aaron Rodgers with a great game. He's going to be 40 years old next year. Does he still have something left in the tank to try to lead the Packers to a Super Bowl? Koko Nwosu, 19 of 30, 302 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a well-deserved Super Bowl MVP. I think when there's nobody else who really steps up and the quarterback plays a good enough game, I think you got to give the Super Bowl MVP to the quarterback, and I think the Super Bowl MVP officials really made the right call there. I think Koko Nwosu deserves it. There were players on both offenses who played pretty well in the skill positions, but nobody who was per se marvelous. Neither team really ran the ball well. Zeke Bowman stepped up in the first half. He didn't really do anything in the second half. Devontae Adams played well. DJ Chark played well. Casey Shock was quiet. He only had 3 catches for 29 yards. Our offensive line was really bad today. We allowed 4 sacks. We couldn't run the ball. And we definitely need to improve the offensive line depth in the offseason. Although we have a lot of talent there, I mean, our line is full of cripples. What else can I say? Both kickers, Volker Gantz and Matt Gay, missed significant kicks that could have changed the outcome of the game had they gone in. So that'll do it here for Super Bowl 58. That'll do it for Season 4. We are the champions. What does this mean for the series? Is the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise over? The answer is no. We are not done with this team yet. There's still a couple more months in the Madden 21 cycle, and there are still some things I want to do with this team. In the next episode, we will kind of do a season recap / series update. I'm going to talk about my future plans for the series, and we're also going to just take a look at the league, see how it's changed 4 years in the future, see who all the new best players are, see what's happened to some of our favorite Westlake Hornets on other teams. And then after that, we will get to the offseason, free agency, and the draft will be later this week. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are happy that we have won a Super Bowl. And Season 5, here we come. It's going to be a fun one. I'm out. Peace.